Good evening, folks. How is everyone? I hope you are doing well. Today is September the 3rd, and so that means we are officially 2 weeks out from Oktoberfest. So let's start drinking Oktoberfest beers. This year, Oktoberfest drops on the 17th of September and will run through October 3rd. Do not ask me why they call it Oktoberfest if it takes place in September. The hell do I know? I'm not a German. Thought we would start, though, with the traditional shits and giggle shirt. If I ever do open a brewery, and it hasn't been taken, that is exactly what we shall name it. Now, where the hell are one of my many multiple bottle openers that I own? Hundreds of on my desk and hanging on my walls. What they say? Clean desk is a sign of a sick mind. It'd be nice if I was a little more prepared occasionally, though. All right, hold on a second. We go with the 50 cal. Why not? We're going to take a look tonight at Four Peaks Oktoberfest. It is a vienna-lager. It is tasty. It is toasty. It is Prosty. Woo! I'm lying to you. I didn't write that shit on the bottle. They did. It is local to me, though, and it was the first beer I saw drop this season for Oktoberfest, so why not? Oktoberfest Fest beer, traveling to the Oktoberfest celebration each year, can get expensive, but not to worry. With elegant malt flavor, a kiss of herbal hops, and a light finish that encourages drinking, our Oktoberfest is as authentic a fest beer as you're likely to find outside of Munich. No airfare required. That was my damn nice of them. I don't know, can you travel without friggin' Corona shots these days? There we go. Nice, pretty beer. We did break out the Simply Monty because it's a Vienna lager. And we are classy like that. That is my idea of a lava lamp right there, folks, just so you know. The downside is these lights tend to burn way too hot for the camera. So, shit happens. Well, might as well do this while we got it out. She is pretty. She is golden. She is a 6. Let's give her a 6. So the profile, the style is fest beer. The flavor is bready with a hint of caramel and German hops. The color is light amber. The ABV is 6.0. The IBUs are 28. And the food pairings are, yeah, you gets it, pretzels, bratwurst, and canoodle. Canoodle. I thought canoodling was something a little different, but I guess after you have a few, you might just want to canoodle. Seeing what some of them girls look like, I'd be more than happy to help them canoodle. Of course, the word is noodle, I would think, but thinking, well, I'm too pretty and I ain't got to do it. So, there is that. All right. You know what time it is. Biden time. And that sniffer up in there, see what's going on. As you can tell from the condensation on my glass, it is miserably humid out here, and it is freaking hot out, which is why we're shooting inside. Nice, lightly beery. It smells a little sweet. You can definitely smell the breadiness in there, the maltiness. But she smells good, so you know what we say when she smells good. What do you got to do? That's right. You got to slipper the tongue because international relationships are important. Interesting. Now, this is made in the U.S. and it's made by a giant multinational globalist brewery consortium. I don't know, AB InBev, Miller Coors. Somebody bought them up. But she's interesting. And it looks like she's going to lace well, so. To be fair, she's cold. Just pulled her out of the fridge. She comes in. She is every one of those 26 or 28 IBUs worth of bitter. You taste it right in there. I thought she would be maltier, but she's not. Again, she's cold. She's got a decent mouth to her. She's kind of full. She dries out the roof of the mouth. She dries out the interdental zones. The whole tongue is involved in this. Nothing extra. Nothing sublingual. She's not even particularly chewy. She's pretty fast considering. Let's call her fast, medium, fast. Really would like to hit Oktoberfest one of these days. That is definitely on my bucket list. I'm just sitting here holding the beer so it'll warm up a little bit. Then again, I do have the pipe dream of drinking my way through most of Western and Eastern Europe, so gotta have goals. She warms up, the malt kicks in. You still get that dry. You get a little odd herbal punch on the back end. The cough drops, the herbal cough drops. Tyrolean hat, big horn. Squizzy. Not bad though. I'm just waiting for that temperature to come up another couple of points. We will be dropping these one a day for the next 8-10 days. It all depends on how much I run across. I still have 6 or 7 in the fridge to do, so we're looking at a minimum of 8 days. As she warms up, you see a distinctive shift. And again, this beer is supposed to be imbibed in the European tradition of warmer than the American tradition of colder, even though at this color, I would say she should be drank the lower end of that 44 to 48. And again, I live in Phoenix and it's miserably hot and humid out here right now. So I would want it even colder if I could get my hands on it. But as you let her warm up, the flavor starts to pop, and that's the big difference between American and foreign beers. Is we We traditionally brewed for ice cold refrigeration. This is America. Okay? Air conditioners and refrigerators are our thing. And so we would catch shit from the Europeans all the time because we're drinking their beer incorrectly. Yeah, gotcha. But we're Americans. Somebody tells the story about they were in Scotland. They ordered scotch, wanted ice cubes in their scotch, and the barkeep was like, "No, we don't do that here. For you people, it's Scotland. Drink scotch like a Scotchman." Okay. When in Rome, man. Can't say as I blame him. My buddy Angus, he's a Scotch whiskey guy on occasion. Personally, I just like mine in the glass, couple of fingers, occasionally a rock, but he's more of, you gotta put some water in there and open the flavor profile up. And, okay. I'll tell you the truth, I'd rather drink a good tequila. All right, so that's about as warm as she's going to get. She has opened up fully. The flavor has actually softened considerably. Still malty, still a little herbal on the back end, still a little bitter from the hops. Overall drinkable? Yeah. Would I buy this again? No. Would I order this on tap? Depends. I mean, if you're at an Oktoberfest and it's on tap and this is your option, well, then you say yes. Would I drink this again? Well, all depends on extenuating circumstances. This ain't bad. Ain't great, though. It's all right for what it is. We've been through better examples in the past, though. So, I'm sure if you go back and you look this up from 2-3 years ago, or whenever the last time I did this was, I will have given it a completely different review. But you're supposed to grow. That's the whole point. You're supposed to learn new things. I would say this is a better review of the brew than I originally put out there. But again, I drank and researched a lot more beer since I started this program, so live and learn. Not super impressed. Yeah, no. If you handed this to me out of the cooler, I would say thank you and I would drink it. But then when you turned your back, I would dig around in your cooler and see if you had anything better to drink. 3.5. There you go. Took us to get all the way to the bottom to get at the lace, too. 3.5. Thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on here, my people. Love you. Big 3. Happy, healthy, safe. We'll catch you tomorrow with another Oktoberfest beer. Till then, my friends. Prost.